hair, as far as the thinness from my mom's side of the family. Her mother's hair wasn't really that thick either. I mean, she never did get as thin as my mom, but her diabetes didn't get as bad as my mom's either. She never got to the point where she had to take shots. As for me, I do not have diabetes or any of that. I do not have high blood pressure. I don't take any kind of prescribed meds. And I wouldn't anyway, because I do not like to take prescribed medications long term. There's something wrong as far as I see what I can do as far as changing my diet, but I am not taking those pills. Call me stubborn, whatever. I will not take them. Let's just try. Yeah, everybody's hair texture is different. Like I said, my hair is that type of hair that is not very, very strong as far as it's not, I wouldn't call it strong as a rope. You know, some women's hair, I don't care what the race or background, because I've seen black women on here that hair is really thick and their hair is strong as a rope, and it reflects in the length. But my hair is not that type of hair. And I've accepted my fate as far as my hair growth. Uh, it has a lot to do with DNA. And my DNA says I can't have long, thick hair down my back. Way, way down. Anyway. I guess if I did a little bit more research, I might find some things that might would strengthen it a little more. Okay, these edges. Let's see about this one right here. So I need to take that off. Yeah. There's a little edge right there. As you can see, my grays, I don't have many gray. I don't have to dye it, and I don't probably would never. It'd probably end up turning all the way white. I know they say it makes you look older for it to do that, but it is what it is. Straightening out really nice. Put a little bit more oil. I see it's done dried out right there on the top. But I'm nearing to the end. Working with the bangs now. As I said, my bangs are not as long. It's just the way my hair grows. It grows longer toward the back. And the bangs never catch up to it. The rest of it. these. They're pretty long. That's my bangs right there. So it's not that bad. Let's see. Keep that separately. But you know what? My bangs are getting pretty lengthy there. I don't know if you can see them, but look at that. It's growing some. Yeah, I'm gonna clip them. Yeah, I really think doing this like this is helping me to maintain this little length that I do have. Because like I said last year, I think between December and April, I may have clipped it, probably was the last time I had clipped it, between April and December. I might have did clip it in May, but or maybe some part of that summer, but I did not. I did not do this, but starting in last year, about the end of the year, that was what I did. I made it up in my mind. I'm just gonna start checking for split ends every 8 weeks, there and about. And that way I'm guaranteed to hold on to some length. And I don't see any spots that's really like to the root damage, but it's mostly at the ends. And I don't know, sometimes that may be because I'm letting it get too dry or something at the ends. Look at that. It's straightening out really well though. And you know, I've noticed that hair thinning or being born with hair that is not as thick as others is not just African American women. I've had a friend, she was Caucasian, and there's another lady I work with now. She has the problem of thin hair. She says her hair, I mean, she don't have any, like, it's like mine. It's not real thick, that thick kind of hair, but it's, it does not, it's not thick as she would like it to be. So she got some weaving put in it. And, she had some pieces added to it. Oh, my bangs are longer than I had thought. They're trying to maintain, the bangs are. But she added some hair. Then she finally took it out. I mean, she's got nice little length, it's shoulder length, but she said she would like for her hair to grow on down her back, but it's like mine. She just it won't. It won't grow. No, it grows a little bit past her shoulders like mine does, and it stops. I said, well, maybe you need to try what I'm doing. You know, just check your split ends every. I don't know if it'll make any difference as far as it getting any thicker, but it might help with the length part. Help it to. But it's been 10 months in this, because I cut my hair up to my jawline back then. I had to cut it up really short because of the breakage. And it comes back to about where it is, right now. This is as long as it's gotten in 10 months. And I'm not complaining. But what I'm doing is helping me hold on to the length. Yeah, I see some breakage on that little corner there. Yeah. Yeah, that right there needs clipping separately because it's shorter. So let me do that. I'm going to clip that. Comments and questions are welcome. Anybody has any questions about my hair? Let me stretch it out a little more. Get them little fragile ends off of there. See, there's another one. And stress, I think it has a lot to do with hair growth. I remember some years back, I had a lot of stress. Maybe about 10 years ago, it was some things going on in my life that stressed me out, and I think it reflected in my hair growth. The way my hair was growing, it did not grow that much because of the issues that was going on in my life at the time. I won't cut too much of that off because let me straighten it a little bit. And then too, my ends are always dry. I have to make sure I watch it about letting my ends get too dry. Keep the breakage down. Like I said, let's go and get that all off there. Alright. I did all my clipping I'm going to do. It's clipped. Yeah. Oily skin too. I have the oily skin. But this is my hair. All straightened out and clipped. Although I need to put a little bit more oomph to that. Got all my ends clipped. So I'm going to turn the heat off. No more heat. But this is the way I straighten my hair. I mean, yeah, straighten it and check my ends. And I'm pissed. And as you can see, it's not really thick. But this is the way I hold on to what I have. Like I said, comments are welcome and questions too. There we go. All right. Happy hair growing.